So we're now in July and the weather's reasonable. It's pretty good, to be honest. So decided tomorrow we're going to go down to Cornwall, spend about a week down there, maybe a little bit longer depending on the weather. Not been down there myself for about 20 years, so we'll see how much it's changed, but I do know it's got some beautiful beaches, and of course Dora loves beaches, so gives me an opportunity to show Dora around the UK. So some of the beaches we've got, and some of the coastlines we've got, which are quite dramatic down there. So hopefully the weather will be good enough to do some walks and spend some time on the beach. When the weather's good, we won't go far from the beach. We'll stay around the beach. If the weather's not too good, then we'll do some walks. So the first walk we found was from Chapelporth Beach, just outside St Agnes. It's a small sandy cove with a cafe and toilets next to the car park. We walked up from the car park towards St Agnes to Wheal Coates Tin Mines, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's a small circular walk, but it offers some great views along the Cornish coastline. As anybody who has had an Airedale Terrier knows, Alfie has got a lot of energy and loves adventure. In fact, it doesn't matter where I go, he wants to be right by my side. It was a sunny evening, and as the car park grew quieter, I moved the van towards the water's edge, where we enjoyed our dinner as the sun went down. Our next Cornish walk was a fantastic walk around Trelissick Gardens. I probably pronounced that wrong, but hey ho. The walk is in and around an old country house. Taking around 2 hours to complete, we walked past a small private beach, along a beautiful estuary, and then past a really picturesque creek. When I read it had a creek, I wasn't really sure what to expect. But it did have a creek. All we needed was Brer Rabbit and his mates, and it could have been right out of a movie scene. next walk of the week was along the cliffs overlooking Bedruthan Beach. What a magnificent beach this turned out to be. Look, I know every time you watch a YouTube video, people say how magnificent the view is. But this beach is one of the most dramatic, stunning beaches I've ever seen. I can't believe I've not seen or heard of it before. I couldn't have found a better place to show Dora just how beautiful our country is. Our next walk was a circular walk around Penta Headland. Again, I think that's how you pronounce it. The walk probably shouldn't have taken 3 hours, but we had lunch overlooking the rumps. Well, I think that's where we had lunch, and we took a lot of photos. We moved up the Cornish coast to Watergate Bay, and due to the nice sunny morning, I thought it was going to be another beach day. However, the wind got up and we decided to do the coastal walk towards Morgan Porth. The night before, we walked up to a huge drive-in cinema. Dora managed to get some extra modelling in for a local photographer and to sit on a Harley Davidson live wire. On our last day before we headed back up north, we decided to visit Lanhydrock House. It wasn't much of a walk, to be honest, but it allowed us to dress up and for Dora to visit an old historic English home. At one point she even got into character in the kitchen.